Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Joe. And in today's video, what I want to do is teach you some phrasal verbs that go with the word check. A lot of students follow me on Instagram, and I post things there. And I posted a question where they had to choose between check and check up. And many students made a mistake. They didn't know the right answer. And many of them sent me direct messages and said, Joe, can you explain this? Can you teach us these phrasal verbs? So here's the video. All right. Phrasal verbs are super common in English, but they are often difficult to understand because their meanings are either unclear or overlapping when different phrases mean similar things. Many students have told me they want to punch me in the face or even kill me because of phrasal verbs. So teaching English is very dangerous. So today I'm going to teach you many phrasal verbs with check, and then I'll give you a quiz. All right? If you watch this whole video, you'll learn a lot and become super cool like me, and you might save my life. All right, so here are the different phrasal verbs that have check with them. All right, so first we have a checkup. That is a dentist or doctor appointment. Okay, just to check things, just to make sure you're okay. A sentence, I have a checkup next week at my dentist's. All right. We can also do it with the verb to check up or to check up on. Also means the same thing as to check on. And that means to visit or call someone to see if everything is okay. I have to check up on my kids. All right. Make sure everything's okay. Well, you've come this far, and that's fantastic. So what I want to do is give you a secret code. And for those of you who like sending me messages on Instagram, I'm going to give you 3 secret codes in this video. And if you send them to me at Teacher Joe Crossman, then I'll know you're a fantastic student, and I should give you some extra help to help you improve your English. So the first secret code is many people don't like checkups. All right, let's move on. Another common phrasal verb with check is to check out. And this has many meanings. So it can be to look at. Say if somebody said, hey, check out my new shirt. So if you're telling people to look at your new shirt, that's one meaning. A second meaning for check out is to leave a hotel. We have to check out by noon. All right. And a third meaning for check out means to die. I want to visit Paris before I check out. All right, so check out, and that means it's slang meaning to die. Before I get old and die. Another phrasal verb is to check over. To check over means to closely examine the condition of something. A sentence, I will check over the contract before I sign it. Okay, that means you'll look closely. Another one could be to check in. To check in as a verb means to arrive and register at an airport or a hotel. Okay, we will check in around 3 o'clock. Okay. The noun we can say as a check-in. So we can say check-in is at noon. All right, that's a noun version. We also have check into, which can have a couple of meanings. So check into can be the same as to be arrive or register somewhere or be admitted into a hospital. Okay, she was checked into the hospital after the accident. That's possible. But another meaning for check into means to do research on something, to find out more information. So I am going to check into renting a car next week. Do some research. Another one is check around. Okay? To check around means to look around to get more information. It could be information about many things, but often it's about prices. I will check around to see what store has the lowest price. Okay? Another one is check with. And the expression check with means to ask for permission or confirmation that something's okay. So here's a sentence. She has to check with her parents before going dancing with her friends. Okay? You imagine a daughter has to call mom and dad to see if it's okay. She has to check with them. Another one is check back. So to check back means to return to see if everything is okay. So that's either return in person or call. So an example, he will check back in a few days to see if the computer is still working. Okay, that's check back. And then here's the last phrasal verb with the word check is check off. To check off. That means to make a mark, right? To make a mark next to something, like a list on a piece of paper. So the dishes are done. So I can check that off my things to do list. Okay? So next thing coming up, I'm going to ask you some questions, a little quiz. But before we do that, here's the second secret code. It is, my mom always checks back with me. All right? So now, let's go on to the quiz. I'm going to ask you these questions. You can pause the video and think about it for a while or check your notes, and then I'll give you the answer. So here it is. Read the next few sentences and try to fill in the blanks with the correct check phrasal verb. Here we go. Number 1. My boss will my report to make sure I did it correctly. And the answer is check over. Number 2. Hey, Joe's new suit. He looks so great. And that answer is check out. Check out Joe's new suit. Number 3. $500 is a good price, but I want to at other stores. And the phrasal verb there is check around. Okay? Number 4. Sandy has to her mom and dad before she goes out on dates with boys. And that one is check with. She has to check with her mom and dad. All right. Number 5. I don't know what movies are playing at the theater tonight, but I'll it. And it should be, but I'll check into it. I'll do some research. I'll check into it. And we got one more. But before I give you that one, I want to tell you the third secret code to send to me. And the third secret code is, do you like checking around for good prices? All right, now here's the sixth question. Remember to tell me down below how many of these questions you got right. And here it is, number 6. I want to at least 3 things on my list today. And the answer is check off. All right, very common answers. All right, so that's the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can listen again and learn all these words again. That's why I make them. But if you want to see a different video, I'm going to put a link right here. And then you can click on that and keep learning English. That's the most important thing. But you can also check out my beard. Oh, also, by the way, did you check out my shirt? What do you think? All right, that's it for now. See ya.